P1.
Good stuff, Don.
Welcome. Welcome to Jester's Gaming and Racing stream.
How are you, mate?
Say hello, leave a like, hit that sub if you like what you see, and it's free. Everybody loves F. Donate. Any of you legends crazy enough and willing to donate to help this channel grow? All proceeds will go towards new equipment and growing the. Subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button, spam the share and throw us a sub. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, bro. Hope all is well, mate.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just been doing. We've got a inspection tomorrow, so I've just been over the last few days doing a bit of spring cleaning. I mean, we still live in the house, you know. Like the missus always freaks out about it, and I'm like, the house doesn't have to look brand new. I mean, we live here. Like we live here. We, you know. There can be clothes on the couch and yeah, but yeah, just been doing the floors and the lawns and getting all the cat hair and shit like that. But yeah, I was literally sitting around avoiding jumping on just so I wasn't on.
Yeah, we got an inspection in a week's time ourselves.
Yeah, I think ours lined up last time too. Yeah, last one was September, I think, something like that. Because I remember we were both doing the lawns around the same time, but I've done mine twice since then, just because of summer being crazy. But yeah, fucking, I'm alright, man.
Yeah, it was around the same time, lol.
Oh, I haven't had a practice lap. It's probably going to be bad. And I've been knocked way down the board. Way down. I'm shit, mate. Look at that. Not even on my own board.
Sparrow's nest, emoji raised fist, medium skin tone. Get good, mate.
Right. I'm a pleb, mate. I'm fucking second split wannabe.
Took advantage of the cooler afternoon and got the side lawn done. Hey Dom, emoji waving hand.
Yeah, our side bit's overgrown, but luckily it's like a fence access bit. You only need to get down there for the fucking power box. Not the power box, sorry, the heating. The fucking water heating, but it's like a brand new system. Does such a good job.
Being on a corner block sucks, lol.
Oh, of course, yeah.
A DR and CSR first time I've ever seen that. Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji
True.
face with tears of joy.
Which one was that? An AC, really? Oh, true. Jesus, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that too. Ever. Usually you get below BS and B safety rating and that's it, mate. No A rating for you.
Can't say I've ever seen an AC driver,
Yeah.
lol.
I don't think I have. Alright, no practice, so I may die. Ah, piss off, internet, you're fine. You're fine. Calm down. You're fine, internet.
RIP in advance.
Yeah, true. Doolan should be alright. I think he's alright around me. He knows I'm not fucking dirty. He's another former OGR boy.
LOL, take a chill pill internet, emoji grinning squinting face.
Yeah, calm down. You're fucking tripping. It's the middle of the day, mate. Oh, why we still got these on? I don't like having these on trucks I like. They're distracting. Oh, this is gonna get hectic. Here they come. Oh, someone's way over that whole section. Seen it on my radar. Oh, mate, we are fucking doing too much of everything. Oh, Dolan's already been punted. He's going to be happy with that. Haven't heard back from Steve. I'm honestly hoping like it was his kid, that he's got kids and his kid was just being a fuckwit and then like he walked in at the last second and like literally fucking pulled the plug. Yeah, they're gonna punch on. Yeah, right.
I really hope it wasn't him. I have never seen him drive like
same.
it before.
Same. I think the whole chat said it, bro. Everybody's raced him. He's been in our lobbies all the time. Because I always remember his fucking... he matches with me a lot in actual GTWS races, but I always remember his comment. Please no discorrectino or disconnectino, whatever it is. Disconnectorino, that's it. Please no disconnectorino. I remember I used to just be like, just GT things. Yeah, I don't think it was him. He's not that bad, he's not that... I've never seen him be aggressive. But like, he's a good driver. A+, good driver. Like, that was shocking driving. It's like...
Hey man. Yeah, I've matched with him quite a bit and have had some awesome races with him.
Yeah, same. Definitely don't think it was him. I think it was someone on his account, like a fucking child or just some dumb cunt, and he didn't know they were playing.
GT, emoji waving hand.
Yeah, I'll try and... What's the time now? 2:30? I'll try and be on for the next 3 hours. Ah, Dolan. Don't know if that was a tap or you got spun. I still had bloody Alan messaging me like this morning or being on the page being like, good luck, well done. I was like, mate, go on your vacation. I don't want to hear from you in a week unless you bloody shot a grizzly or something. I don't want to, just go enjoy your vacation. Dude's dedicated.
Emoji grinning face with smiling eyes. Hey Sparrow. We love you, Alan, LOL.
Yeah, we do. It's funny though, I was serious, like, the amount of times he was like, alright, I'm going. Still there 2 hours later. I gotta go to bed. Still there. He's like, alright, you won't hear from me in a week. Next morning.
I set a 125 so far at Deep Forest in the 458 GT3.
That's pretty good. 25 watt, mate. I'm stoked with my time, and I think I can get at best probably 2 more tenths, but it'll be like ultimate Genesis lap ever. Like, not bad, man. But yeah, it's a tough car. But keep working on it, bro. Like, you've got, I don't think we're going to have long. I mean, it might even be worth doing race A with no qualifying from the back in the Group 4 car.
Nice GT. I haven't even set a lap time yet.
But yeah, try and, that's why I'm doing it with the Genesis too. Like, I already know the car, but I'm just absolutely...
I want to get in the low 2.5.
I'm just absolutely trying to maximise how much time I spend in that car now to maximise my confidence behind the wheel. Tool on quit. Oh no, just had a really bad one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon you should stay.
That's what I'm going to be doing with the AMG from now on.
You already have been doing it, mate. I reckon you should have stayed Ford though, mate. Ford seems almost like...
Sparrow.
Ford honestly seems like the best manufacturer now. Like, the Mustang is incredible, the Group 4. And like the Group 3 Mustang seems like a good car, but that GT is just insanely quick. Yeah, I'll do a few of these, a few race Cs. Because race C is definitely more fun. But Spa, you know. Gotta do what I gotta do. Doing the Sparrow.
I started GT7 with the Mustang and dailies. It is an awesome car.
Yeah, I've never really driven it. I don't know why. I love Mustangs, but yeah, I've just never really driven it. Like cars, like at least for like, you know, Group 3 American muscle cars, I've always gone with the Corvette. And the Ford, the GT, like, it's a weapon.
I was driving the Mustang when we first met at Bathurst. I'll probably be the highest Ferrari driver in the standings at the end of my new season.
And what was I driving? The Genesis. Getting fucking whooped by Mustangs and GTs. Struggling to, like I'd have to do like a perfect race to even keep up with them. Just making up a treat to put in the fridge for...
Yep, the Hyundog, emoji grinning squinting face.
Hyundogs. Yeah, even Wolf messaged me just before. He said he went back and watched the full Spa race, the one that he quit from, and my Dragon Trail race, the first one.
Grazi Ragazzi.
And he said you're doing really bloody good with the Genesis, mate. And I was like, I know. Like, I was like, it's a very underrated car. Like, you know, in BOP, both Group and 3, 3 and 4. It's way down on the board. Nobody gives it any love. But I said the Group 4 was the biggest problem with Hyundai as a manufacturer. But the Nerf did wonders for the Group 4 car now. Like, before the Nerf, I was able to win races in that car at Monza. You know, basically fighting off WRXs.
Yeah, same with Ferrari.
Yeah, well, the Ferrari's BOP is fucked. Like, it should be so much better. But yes, I think the Ferrari is like a much harder car to drive. But I think it's incredibly underrated too. And in the hands of a good driver, the Ferrari is an absolute dynamo, like a weapon.
Only 499 bhp. Prego GT Prego. Hey Jester, Sparrow GT. Hey Matt. Matt.
Sorry, Matt, was just taking a leak. I heard it, but I wasn't going to reply while I was piddling.
LOL. Apparently the Ferrari 458 GT3 is a weapon on the rolling starts. Draining the main vein LOL.
Ferrari's also a weapon on a standing start, I can confirm that. The Ferrari is a fucking brilliant car off the line. And yeah, it does have very good acceleration. It's just like top end where it unfortunately fails.
Interdictomy.
And as I've said, it's a good car on fuel. It's generally good on tyres. Like, it does start especially with brake balance now. It's a great car on tyres, but without brake balance, like, you struggle when the wear leans towards the rear of that car.
Ferrari is gorgeous.
It is a great car.
Dom emoji flexed biceps.
Like, I love it. I think it's a great car.
Dom.
It's a car that I drive for fun. You know, I had when Sardinia Road A was Group 4 and everyone was in the Rex, I was competing in the Ferrari and loving it. Loving it. Wasn't winning everything, but I was competing.
Python LOL.
And now for my first trick. Oh. There's the I haven't heard from him yet. There's the old beat up fucking control that I'm going to send to Hull.
V.
Shout out to V.
Shout out to V Energy Drinks Australia.
But yeah, he's going to have to get a fucking pin and clean it out, mate, because it's been sitting collecting dust for about 1.5 years. Fucking sticky and shit. Get a pin and fucking get all the cracks and the shit out of it. Fuck, I need a haircut. Just get rid of the wings.
Dirty controller LOL.
Yeah, it's filth. It's been sitting like in the bottom part of my entertainment unit. Fucking cat probably walking over it all the time. But like, I could fucking lean forward and like scrape the dust off it, and you just think that's what's been laying on top of the control for 1 year, basically. It was like fucking down with like the PS4 games that haven't even been moved for years. Because besides GTS, GT7, ACC, I haven't even needed to get up to put a disc in the console for ages. Like, GT7 basically stays...
Why did you say this, Matt? Emptidictomy.
GT7 basically stays in the console. Everything else is digital. I finally downloaded Battlefield last night too.
My controllers are clean mainly because I play with controller LOL.
It's my old control, bro. I've got 4 of them. I've got a very clean, good control here. Like, it still has the sticker on the back. This one, no sticker, mate. It peeled away. This is like my second...
LOL.
It's my second ever PS4 control. And then, yeah, I've got a gold one and a blue one over there that essentially are always over with the missus's console because she bloody never charges them properly. And when she's gone, I'll plug in the second one and charge that, because she always like still uses the same control even when there's another controller synced to a Sony that's usually always full charge. But if I ever need one, like, the backup control is always basically flat because of her. And like, she doesn't even really game that much anymore. It's just like using apps and watching TV and shit on it. But it's just every time I look over, she's got like the warning that her controller's dead.
I always have one on charge.
Quite a few A pluses here today. Quite a few. That guy looks like he's got Jurassic Park one. And I've got Predator. Oh, I like that NASCAR livery on Slipstreams. Oh. But yeah, I feel like the TCP input in the controllers, the other end of the USB, is really
but
fucking...
Miss Sparrow does the same, watches her shows
really
on Netflix
dodgy.
through the day, and the controller is always nearly dead.
Yeah,
Emoji grinning, squinting
bloody
face.
joke.
No comms from me, gotta hop on the shower.
And when they constantly go flat, it's like a phone. That's when you kill the life cycle of them. You literally, like, every time it goes flat, it almost like loses a percentage of its overall life. You
but
have
yet
to...
they want the toilet seat down. Emoji grinning, squinting face. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
No, I'm good with that. Like, every time I go in there, I have to lift it, so it's just a habit thing. Like, she pees a lot more than I do. Bloody, when I'm gaming at night, man, like, she gets up so many times to pee in the middle of the night. Such an old lady already. She just waddles out in her knickers, naked. I'm like, hey. She's always like, it's cold.
I'm the same. Force of habit now, LOL.
I grew up with two older sisters and a very anal mother, so yeah, same. Fuck, the draft has got to be on strong here. It has to be. Even the GTR behind the GTR is going 25 km/h faster. I don't like it when it's overcast at Spa. It gives me nightmares. Just better... Ah, shit! better check that radar. That's alright. Says it's good. But no, it looks a bit sus. Especially over this side. Looks a bit sus, guys. Whoa, Doolin! Brakes, mate, brakes. Oh, it wasn't him, it was the Japanese guy. That's huge, man. That guy had, I don't know if he tried to murder or he just didn't brake. That was like those dudes that punted into Maxi. So I hate about the radar sometimes, it fucking scares the shit out of you.
Wow, emoji grinning squinting face.
That was Yeet, he's not even in the top 8 now, mate, he's gone. He's probably stuck in the wall like Max was. I know reset doesn't always work in my favour, man, but that's why you need it. So you don't have those situations where you get yeeted into a wall and you're basically stuck there. But you've also seen...
must have thought he was racing on the old track, emoji grinning squinting face.
But yeah, like yesterday, you see those situations where I get pushed off and I try to use the runoff track and then the game fucking resets me 600 metres away from where I was. That's when it really sucks. And then the time where you're just stuck in the wall, not pressing the accelerator, nothing, and it just doesn't reset you. There's definitely been times where it's cost me and I've relied on it too much, but there's been other times where it's reset me instantly and saved me from, you know, further loss. But it's very inconsistent. That was close. But yeah, as long as these A pluses stay here, honestly might as well stay here. Less risk in it, you can do more races in an hour. And a Spa. But I could get like 9 races done in 3 hours. If I beat A pluses every time, that's going to be a lot of DR for the family. For Hull. For Holland. Never give up. Never surrender.
DR for God.
Not for like God, but our God, yeah. We're not a religious man, so, you know, not a big fan of that stuff, but as I said, if there's a God that we believe in, it's the God of Gran Turismo. The great MG himself. Big boss. And see, if I'm if you guys are gonna like start calling me Ocelot, like Big Boss and Ocelot were bros, man. It was Big Boss and Snake that weren't bros. Sorry, Ocelot and Snake that weren't bros. But Big Boss and Ocelot, bros. Diamond Dogs, man. Diamond Dogs for life. Fucking look at the slipstream difference, like OGR slipstream with the slipstream. Runs a lap that's like a second and a half quicker, so I assume getting the draft in like 2 different parts of the track. It's mental. It's got to be on high draft or mid draft or some shit. Like not real. And I know the BOP's on high. That's mental.
That's crazy, LOL.
Yeah, 4 A pluses. Bro, why is there no... Oh, it's like, why is Raw on so late today? I was trying to like look up results or whatever before, and I was like, it should have already had all the results, and like there was nothing. Not from their official channel, anything. Why is it so late today? I didn't even think it was on. I was going to message the missus and be like, what's going on with Raw? So yeah, it looks like it just started. Usually doesn't it start at 12, finish at 3? So I won't be able to look for like the next 3 hours to see what happens basically.
On KO it normally doesn't get released until lunchtime here.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. That's when it airs, bro. That's when it airs. You just get it live on KO. It airs in America, like, well, different time for them. I think it's like 8 PM for them. 8 PM to 11 PM, something like that. Which is stupid for a Monday night, like, Monday night 3-hour show.
Yeah, it's weird.
But it does air live on KO. Generally at like it'll be on at 11 or 12, one of them. But yeah, I haven't watched it live in fucking ages, even when I've been home to do it. I just generally look it up. Even AEW, I haven't been watching really at all. Just been paying attention to the big shows, basically. Kind of got back into that mode of like where you don't, it's like the filler episodes, you know, like you don't need to watch the filler, you just watch the payoff, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. I just want to see the good shit, not the build-up. And AEW's build-ups lately have been pretty average. WWE's build-ups have been great, but they have been really stretched out too. Look at that, massive already, massive gains. You're right. I think we're approaching...
Yeah, I'm getting like that myself.
Yeah. But yeah, Mania I'll be all over. Especially if I'm home. 2 days of it, because we'll get lucky too. We'll get the first day at least on a Sunday for us, you know, because they do it Saturday, Sunday in America now. So at least the first day, which is rumoured to be Rhea and Charlotte, main event. Both the missus and I will be able to watch together. Oh, actually, no, we won't. She works Sundays. She's going to be double shuttered then. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then she has her weekend. But yeah, it's getting close, mate. What is it, like 2 weeks away? Probably got 2 episodes left. I haven't seen the official date for this year. They have been getting earlier and earlier, but it always used to be... I remember when it used to be an end of March thing. Now it's always an April thing. WrestleMania.
Yeah, April 2nd, I think.
First weekend, yep. So yeah, it is not this weekend, next weekend. 1st and 2nd. At SoFi Stadium. It's gonna be huge. Gonna be huge. Fucking WrestleMania 39, that blows my mind. They've been going as long as I've been alive. Oh. Better check that message I got just before. Three cars now. 43. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's insane to think that WM has been going that long.
It is. It is. I mean, WWE's been going longer. WWF, WWF, as it was. I mean, technically it became like WWF in like 81, 82, just the WWF before that, but like nobody knew anything about it. They had all the territories and shit. Even AEW's up to year 4 now, man. Time has flown. But yeah, their history is very long. Very, very long. That's why Vince fucking refuses to let go. It's good shit. It's such good shit. It's my shit. The fans don't know what they're talking about. Only I know. It's good shit. Such good shit, Hunter. You don't know shit. I created you. You're not the game. I'm the game. 100% reckon that's what he's like backstage. He's got like fucking 15 script writers. This is shit. I'll write it. This is such good shit. Cunt's like fucking 85. No, he's not that old. He's like 77, I think. But fucking hell, he's out of touch. And like, fucking people get creeped out with Leo
You're
dating.
fired.
People get creeped out with Leo dating young girls. Why don't they say it about fucking Vince, mate? And him and his missus are still technically married. It's fucked. You're fired. That wasn't bad.
He will never relinquish it until he dies.
Yeah, well, I feel like they're selling it thing now. Like, because it's not like he needs the money. And if he's on death's, like if he's getting that old, it's not like he's going to use the money. He sold the XFL, like he really doesn't need it. I think it's genuinely a butthurt thing. Like he's like, especially because of the lawsuit. I think it's like a kid fucking cracking their shits with their toy box. Like if I can't have it, no one can. Like not even his kids, who he forced to be in the industry and learn every single aspect of it. It's why him and Shane have had a falling out. And Stephanie has stayed loyal to him the whole time, but even she has resigned now. So it's like, I fully think that's his intention, that no one gets it. No one gets to keep it. He created it, only he can destroy it. Slipstream, boom. Boom. Won't be beating him. He's had enough going from the pack. It's too quick, mate. Fuck, the A pluses though. Still 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's a tantrum for sure. Reminds me of the Nwo storyline when he brought Nwo in.
Yeah, the poison. I'm gonna inject a poison. Yeah, Slipstream is 100% their best driver, and has been for like fucking 2 years now. None of them even come close, and the only one that does come close only plays the game during the morning and the middle of the day, so he doesn't have to play high-rated drivers. Slipstream just jumps on whenever he's like Maxi, just gets on whenever he wants, and fucking the faster the cars, the better he is. The dude is rapid. He's the one that I've always respected. Always. No beef. And like there was 2 more of them in the last race, and they're like, nah, it's too hard. I like that though. 84 Halvoline NASCAR. That's cool. Halvoline. But it's not cooler than fucking the Predator. Ah! What are you waiting for? Do it! Come on! Woo! Yeah, the draft is mental. 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 Look at this. Yeah, I'm not going to bother to chase, bro. That was bad. And he is out of here. That was close. Yeah, it is. It's on strong, because I'm gaining some from this far back, and strong is like 1.3 seconds. So when you're like under that space, you are fucking flying. Or maybe that's the way high BOP works now. Like maybe that's what they mean by low, med, high BOP. It's actually the draft. Horrible. Oh, I didn't mean to flick that. Oh, he's off! He's dead! Rip! We'll drop a stubby on the next time around. Lay a wreath. Couple of shots of whiskey for the boys. Oh, that was bad. It was bad. So was that.
How did he manage that 1 hour?
I don't know. It looked like an overcorrection, to be honest, which is so easy to do. You're going that fast, you whip it, and then you try to catch it, and like the grip just throws you back in the other direction. Like when I was first trying to send it in the Genesis at race C, in the squiggly bits in the middle. Didn't take much, but if you had an overcorrection, you were dead. Bloke behind's coming hard. I did not turn early enough there. Shit! Fucking how'd I survive that? Here he comes. Oh, I missed the gear. I was too... Shit, I've given it to him now. Fuck. Too busy looking at him.
Oopsie.
Bugger! Get fucked. Third. That's fucked. Fuck off for what? Bullshit.
Shit go. Shit go PD.
That was, yeah, bullshit.
Penalty. Bullshit. For what? Stewards are Japanese.
Mm-hmm. Bugger.
Doing other shit, but listening with my headphones.
You poor bastard. Would you like me to sing? Like Arnie lately. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Purple Rain.
No, I can't sing Purple Rain. I'm not Prince, mate. Seriously. I gotta look up that fucking... I haven't yet. I gotta look up that Flesh for Fantasy cover that it was telling me about. Singing it in German. It sounded brutal. Refused now. Oh my god.
Currently requesting a meeting with the stewards to overturn their decision of the 1-second penalty at the end. Arnie's beautiful Bavarian singing voice.
Nah, hearing him sing in German is cool. Like hearing him, honestly, I lost my shit the first time I mentioned Die Totenhausen to him. And he did the whole intro, like, no music, and I was like, because I know it from Guitar Hero, I was just fully having flashbacks, like... Because, yeah, singing in German is different. It's definitely different. It's like when you hear David Hasselhoff, like, he sung in German. And it's definitely odd. I thought this rain was meant to be here already. It looks like it's getting close. Bit drizzly. Oh, it smells like it's there. Love the smell of fresh rain.
Put 200 miles of TT here in Spa and I am still 9/10 behind you. We have the rain clouds.
200 miles? Who does that?
LOL.
I seen that bloke say something about he spent all morning doing a time for a couple of extra tenths, and I wanted to be like, do you mean 200 miles?
Emoji face with tears of joy. You guys are best friends.
Also, it was for race A, so, you know.
Hate and hate relationship. Emoji face with tears of joy.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. As I said, we've got plenty in common. Similar humour and stuff. It's just one has a sensitivity level of a snowflake, and acts all high and mighty about the knowledge of the game, and then says silly things. And when you just call them out on the silly things, you're the more knowledgeable one, and we have a hissy fit. It is what it is, man. Like, I don't hate the dude. I'm only ever there to give advice to the person I'm watching, which is what he seems to do. But when it's someone that's on a controller and someone that's on a wheel, it's two different things. That's it. I don't hate the dude at all. Like I said, we're actually same age, similar interest, similar humour. We could probably get along like a house on fire if you could just get past the
I know, I ain't picking sides though, I like both of you. Hey Jester and chat.
If you could just get past
Can't
the
stay long, I am at work. Just
Who's-
wanted to pop in, leave a like and
Who's
wish
that,
everyone
Rowdy?
happy
I
racing.
assume?
Emoji victory hand,
Tom.
light skin tone,
Oh
much
yeah,
love.
Tom. But yeah, legit, Dom. I don't
One
like.
day
And
it's gonna work. Emoji face with
you've
tears
seen it
of
from
joy.
the start, bro. You've seen it from
Hey,
the
Tom.
start. I was-
Scott, emoji raised fist,
I was-
medium skin tone.
Absolutely being civil, and just when you correct them, you're instantly fucking.
Hey Cod.
You're a smart ass and all that stuff. And you were egging it on at the start, Dom, too. And because you were egging it on, I was like, yeah. Like, it was pretty gentle.
Hey lads. I am, emoji face with tears of joy, I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, when people say, it's a thing on YouTube, man, when people say drama in chat, they love getting the popcorn out. They love it.
But this is why I am a GT legend, so actually I want to stop.
Like Blue and Kev, man. Blue and Kev. We've all, like, just laughed at that so hard, but it's like real beef, and we just treat it like it's just this giant joke, and it's real beef between them. But like, Kev can take it with humour. Blue doesn't understand humour and much English, but his comebacks are still like gold, whereas Kev is like putting thought and humour into it and still getting ripped, so it's gold. But yeah, the other night we were incredibly encouraging of that drama. And it played out on
Blue
track.
and Kev are awesome. Emoji OK hand. Love them both. Emoji
Yeah,
grinning, squinting face.
go watch
I don't know who Blue is. Haha, I wanna witness that.
Go watch the, so it'll be Friday night's stream.
For your information, Dom, my name is Tom, surname Ellicott, and in high school my mates nicknamed me T-Cott, start of first name, end of last name, that's Scott.
If you go back and watch Friday's last stream, the last hour of it, so Dragon Trail, like it would have been, the stream would have been like Manu practice, whatever. And I think even the current thumb for it would probably be like Amiga's car, because I was watching him during the race, because I spectated the last race and completely encouraged Blue and Kev to let them fight. And fucking Kev lost 3-0. 3-0.
Copycat, if Scott is cool ILL keep calling you that, emoji handshake.
Scott, Takat, Tom, Thomas. I only learnt it was Tom the other day.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, it was. Round 1 was when they were in practice, man. And Kev went for him and spun himself. Round 2 was still in practice. Same thing. And then round 3 was like, it didn't happen till the end of the race. And it was Kev catching Blue. No, it was Blue catching Kev. And he kind of did like a look down the inside fakey thing. And then
don't mong you mong.
Yeah, that was the best. Kev overshot the turn, heading in towards the chicane, and he knew he'd overshot it, but he still tried to come back and have a shot at Blue, and Blue just a little bit to the right, Kev spun on the spot. It was like 3 times he spun. Either twice was at the chicken, and then the 3rd time was during the race right before the chicken, and Blue faked him. Like it was so good.
Haha, emoji rolling on the floor
and
laughing.
Kev just
awesome.
keeps
calling
calling
grinning face with smiling eyes.
Kev just keeps calling Blue.
Haha, I love doing that to people. They
Mong.
always outbreak themselves. Emoji face with tears of joy. So predictable.
Kev just loves calling Blue a Mong, and Blue doesn't even know what it means, so Blue just replies, "I don't Mong, you Mong," and it was the best. He just shredded him, and like we love Kev. Kev's the better driver. Kev's more involved, but like because of the way Blue is, we're just all backing Blue. And then he started on Tez. Tez is like, "What the fuck did I do? I'm supporting you." Fanatec, be told. I have Fanatec, show respect. It's just gold. You gotta see it. Like it was fucking an hour of just laughter and banter and dumb shit. Not trolling, not picking on, just banter and dumb shit. Constant wrestling quotes. And Blue didn't understand any of it, but he still had to come back for it, which just made it perfect. Like even Kev was laughing and face palming, like fuck, I'm getting wrecked here.
Tez called Blue a legend, then Blue went on the attack on Tez. It was hilarious.
Tez was like, what the fuck?
Tears of joy.
Yeah, it was gold.
Okay lads, I better get back to licking rocks. Happy racing everyone, emoji victory hand, light skin tone.
Come on buddy, let's go. Let's go fast. Doolan's coming too. Uh-oh, Doolan's pulling out, we're going too fast. Oh, I knew that was coming. Yeah, Doolan, I tried man. I was going too fast too mate.
Emoji grinning, squinting face.
Oh, he's done it again! He's done it again! Ah! Oh, the rejoin! Oh my god! Thanks, mate. Oh, Kev's fucking Mickey D's got the worst out of that, and he tried to like stay out of the draft at the last moment.
Emoji fearful face.
That was just 3 cars going way too fast. No one was prepared for it. Like even Slippy, he would have expected me to pull out and take it, but I pushed him along, so that's over 300 clicks. Who knows what Doolan was doing behind us? Like in terms of speed.
G-Day Jester and everyone on the chat.
Rowdy. Roddy. Piper. Hot Rod.
Hey Rowdy, emoji waving hand.
Rowdy Burns. You so much as scratch that son of a bitch, I'm gonna bend you right in half. Look at him coming for me already. No!
This is the other Rowdy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is Aussie Rowdy.
And that's how I got Rowdy Toddy Piper LOL.
Roddy's a legend, man. Wasn't the greatest wrestler, but like his character was one of the best ever. Piper's Pit. Bloody Canadian, being a Scotsman. Legend though. Absolute legend. Good actor too.
Piper character was epic.
Yeah, it was.
G-Day Sparrow's Nest.
I loved, like they misused him in WCW, but I loved him feuding
with Hogan in
He
WCW.
is in the Hall of Fame.
Hogan! Hogan! You've made the last mistake of your life, buddy! Hogan! But like, I hated Hogan because of the leg drop. Like, I was just like, this.
Good to meet you likewise.
I was like, this is the shittest finisher in the history of wrestling, and then Rowdy had the sleeper. So, like, the old days, man. Bob Backlund with the chicken wing. I mean, you look back then, Jake the Snake had like the most vicious finisher with the DDT, and now the DDT can't even get a 1 count. Look at that draft. It is nuts. It is nuts.
Pleasure is mine. Been hearing about you a lot lately. URL.
What's that, Matt? One of your favourite wrestling moments? Or if you like clip the Kev stuff? Oh, this is going to be terrifying.
This is the link for Blue
Ah! Jesus! He's all over me! Shit! Double shit. Fuck! Oh, that was a very good pass, buddy. I was having too much fun with Slipstream.
Like trying to run away from a wasp, LOL.
Fucking hornet. Like those fucking angry Asian hornets. I think I'm braking too much there. Too much, too early. See how much I caught up then? It's so hard for him to pull up with the speed of the draft. It's so hard to pull up like normal. That's what fucked me here. Hitting the brakes too hard. Touching the grass. Overcorrect. Dead. And any normal driver would have just come straight back onto the track and murdered the person behind him. Oh, that's what he did. That's what he did when he went flying off on that side. Yeah, both these boys are fucking quick boys. Have to run like a perfect race to fucking contend.
That Japanese guy is FN fast.
Ah! Yeah, he's flying, bro.
Appreciate Matt ILL, check it out right now.
Yeah, it'll be, like I said, it's in like the last hour of the stream. And there's a lot of it to take in. Dolores will be like repeating all the comments. Sparrow was like practicing but listening to it and losing his shit.
I started it at the right time.
Oh, okay. Cause yeah, fucking, and how long we've waited to start it, cause Kev's like, alright, 5 minutes. Fucking half hour later, we're just ripping him the whole time. Brutal.
Yeah, it has been all good things, Rowdy. I died at the chicken following you from laughter listening to the chat, emoji grinning squinting face.
Brutal. Alright, it's been pretty healthy. The races have been pretty good. If I go to the next one, I'm only going to have like a minute to enter race C. So I think I'll do race C and take the next little bit to practice it. Do a couple race C's, do probably 3 of them to end the stream. Try and get off by 5:30. But yeah, we've got back that DR that we lost yesterday. Still not quite back to where we were before Dragon Trail.
Sounds like a plan, emoji thumbs up.
Race C is fun. It really is fun. Look at that, mate. She's still up there. What was I yesterday? Like 4th, just behind Meta. The Genesis, boys. The Genesis. And look at this. It's all Suzuki and Ford. 911. Still pretty mixed, to be honest. Like, when you look at how low these times are, there's still incredible times in there. But yeah, Suzuki bandwagon. I wonder if that many people will sign for Suzuki. Like, it's hilarious because the Group 3 is so good, but the Group 4 is so bad.
Titterai, the DBR nice.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe he's going to sign Aston. I don't know why IMAT hasn't put a time in yet. He's always quick here, and he was doing alright in the Jag, and even better in the Mustang. But yeah, a lot of Porsches, as you'd expect, I guess. People are going with what they find easy. I would like to try the Ford GT, like, just for fun, and because it's ridiculously quick, but I don't need to.
The Aston is quite a good car.
Yeah, I've driven it for an exhibition. Not that one, though. That's the odd one out.
DBR went well when it was money race.
We only drove that for the Nations race with tuning. Elsewise, everyone was always in the newer one. But for some reason...
I'm getting used to the Aston in my league races.
When they had the Road to GT 7 series, the last series that they had on GTS, there was a Nations Group 3 race where you could pick any car you wanted and tuning. And that car ended up broken. Like, they broke it. You were driving it around with like a 3-gear system. And I went with the Genesis still.
And I was rocking like some modified BMW tune in it. Made a few tiny mods to Lounsey's beautiful livery to make it more like a Hyundai. Oh. Just looking at Raw. 2 updates in fucking an hour. Yeah, right, guys. Looks like it must have been a lot of jibber jabber. Speedy still got his... He does. Yeah, boy. Back in a sec. Gotta blow my nose.
I still have to watch F1 LOL. I will be back home in about an HR, still on our way from the birthday party last night.
What the bloody hell did your visitors want it so late at night, Matt?
You got a den going on. Bit of a side business. I mean, if you actually do, don't answer that question. With the tax troubles. But Jesus Christ, mate. I was like, if he doesn't come back, we're calling the cops. So see the energy today, fellas. No negativity. Just fun racing. Thanks for.
It was my mate who lives here. He came home a day early from
resub, Chevy. And also thank you for the slight defence of me with old mate Brad the other day. 4 to go, guys. 4 to go. Only takes us 6 months to reach every 50 sub milestone, unlike others, but yeah. 4 to go until 300 whackers. 300 of you nuffies. But yeah, we did a little bit of just some colour mods to it, added the red and blue stripes that the Ant Performance is known for in the Hyundais.
The Triple Century.
Yeah. The Don. Oh, that's horrible. But yeah, the Don. Pretty sure he's the only one. Or no, Haydos got one too, but it was against like fucking Bangladesh or Zimbabwe or some shit. He got to like 380. And then Lara did like a 400. Not that we care for the cricket anymore, but I remember it back then. Haydos was the man. Haydos and fucking Simo, they were my faves. Big boys. Put the chest out. The good old days. We gotta get right back on the money here because fucking required concentration for this is insane. And we don't have that downforce or slicks that we had in the Group 2 car. And we don't have the rev limit either. Uh-oh. You fucking twat.
I haven't watched cricket since the early 80s.
Yeah, for me, early 2000s, mid 2000s. But yeah, I haven't cared about it for a long time now. I haven't cared about many sports except for motor racing. Some combat sports. But I just...
Jones phoned me and he was a Victorian as the great
my mum
would say LOL.
My mum loved Dino. She considered him like the best ever. I think a lot of Victorians did. He got like a 280 or something like that at one point. I was sad when Warnie died though. It was, I mean, with the way he lived his life, I wasn't surprised. But it was still very sad. The dude was a legend and only 50 years old. Like, controversies aside, he was just a character. Just a knockabout bloke that happened to be the greatest fucking spin bowler of all time. But that definitely made me sad. It was unexpected. If Slats died, I'd be like, ha!
Simo death was a shocker to me.
Yeah, Simo's was, yeah.
He sure was.
It was, especially being a car accident. That, like, if Simo was going to die, I thought it would have been, like, drinking related. Gets in, like, a knife fight in a bar or some shit, like...
I am back from watching the fake into the hairpin by Blue.
Good, wasn't it? We shredded him. And at the end of the race, we're all like congratulating Blue. He was like, "Thank you."
Top 6 greatest GT moments ever.
Yeah, it was great. And he's a B grade driver. It was great. But yeah, a couple of the top split boys over here have shredded into him before on Twitter, and Meta took exception to it because he doesn't speak the best English, doesn't understand the best English, and he's a B-grade driver. And it was just like, you are assholes. Like, you're picking on a fucking...
I always went for the West Indies in cricket.
Yeah, Mum loved them too. They were a great team in the 90s. Like, and as many rivalries as Australia had with other teams.
It was a well-needed stream. Aces, emoji thumbs up.
Yeah, it was well needed.
Kev gotta retire after the one.
And then the next day turned in.
Himself, and
the next day turned into a shit show.
Cold said so URL forgiven.
Next day turned into fucking the trilogy epic, Return of the Troll. First one was Fellowship of the Troll.
Gardner was good to watch.
The second one was The Two Trolls, and then the third one was Return of the Troll. Hey? Hey? How's that? That's fucking off the top of my head. That's quite fucking accurate. And obviously Return of the Troll won all the awards. Rule of 3.
LOL.
You like that? Like that reference? My precious. Ah, too early. Seriously, fellas, when you get it in this car, it's a slot car. Scalex, mate, I'm cheating. I've got wires underneath me holding me to the track. SCX for those older fellas.
I would not be able to drive the AMG around here like the Ghost is LOL. Grip pack.
Grip hack, mate. Grip hack. Just like the pro gamers on PC. The elites. Mate, this fucking control, I swear this one's on its way out too, does not want to charge correctly ever. They just fucking, it's the input, man. They never, like, says it's charging, and then I pull it out, and like, it's not fucking charged at all. Oh, V-Man! Shout out to V-Man. I've got to give him a shout out.
The elite emoji grinning squinting face.
Elite, elite, the elite. That's right. Yeah, I got to add V-Man to the shout outs because he's another one who's definitely one of the boys. good bloke, genuine former car racer, always supportive.
What is up with this lobby?
It's just the way it is, bro. It's daytime.
Jester the airdrop coming LOL.
Yeah, from you. Man, I should go. Bro, at race B, there's like 4 or 5 A pluses there. I just did like 3, 4 in a row there, and it was intense. Intense. And I was gaining DR and not winning. This, fuck. Little bit of a backfire.
Waving man, emoji waving hand.
But yeah, we'll give you a shout out, V-Man. For those who aren't following you, we'll add in the El Subio. Go Genesis, mate. Fuck you.
In emoji tent. See how I go, I've seen a lot of carnage lap 1. Is the stream skipping for anyone else? THKS mate.
Mine's pretty, just refresh it, Dom. Mine's pretty up to date.
Matt subbed my wrong itch of a LOL. Nope Dom.
But yeah, V-Man is deserving of more subs, for sure. Like old mate Kev
OMG
and
V-Man.
a couple of the others that are just
No
not
one
even...
is good.
Not even at
Okay.
100 subs yet, you know. You want to help them because you know that at least all the boys in your own community support
Wow.
them. So it's like if you give them the shout out, they're all going to at least jump over there. V-Man's
I
usually
did enjoy the go between Songo.
V-Man's usually on later with Nations and Manu too. So generally by the time I'm done, it's like a vision. Last couple of
Mine is
slots.
skipping as well.
Oh shit. Well, I haven't had the internet thing, and mine's on right next to me, and I usually don't have the picture there. I've usually only got the chat covering the whole thing, and it's like 10 seconds behind at worst. Oh, here come. Yeah, righto, mate. Righto.
Audio is skipping.
Wowee. There was no chance you were making that, mate. None. Ah, come on. Come. Oh my God. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Wasn't intended.
Seems like it was an accident, he waited for you.
Yeah, I know, afterwards, but like it was just silly, like to come
Happy
in
to
that
battle
hot.
up there LOL.
To come in that hot lap 1, it was silly. You've always, like lap 1 of all laps, you've always, like your tyres haven't warmed up. You've got to lift early, especially into that turn, man. I seen that he waited up, but like, it's silly. Especially in the Porsche, like the turning axis on it, first gear. How he, like, even if he pulled it off, there was no way he was accelerating out of that without spinning. My car can do it. But yeah, just silly. But all good. We don't care. We had much worse yesterday at race B, and we took it like a frickin' boss. Like we're almost doing the roof seal clap in the middle of the race, mate. Roof, roof. As I said, boys, grin and take it. Grit the teeth. Bend over. Say, please, sir, may I have another? I didn't really feel that one. That's the new attitude. Even with Jay, mate. J888, even with him, we just got to be like, oh, I love when you put your penis in my bum. Forcibly. Love being violated by you. It's so fun. Everyone needs to get violated by this 2-incher. You'll live a little. Just fun and games, mate. Especially dailies. Like, who gives a rat's ass? It's a daily.
Okay, lunch is over. Time to get back in the car for the ride home. We'll log back in once I am home.
No workers, mate. I should still be on. Be on for another hour and a half. 2 hours at best, but we will 100%, oh shit, be off by 6 p.m.
Safe travels, Rowdy.
Yeah, don't run into Hogan. If you do, fucking knock him out.
Later, bro. I'll squeeze my butt cheeks and rip your dick off. Pretty murky.
Yeah, Latino heat, mate. Latino heat. A la, a cheat, a steal. Fucking the great one. The fans are legitimately petitioning, and I am fucking so for it, for Pedro Pascal to play him in a biopic. I am fucking all for it. I bet you they'd get like someone like John Leguizamo to play Ray. But Pedro Pascal as Eddie Guerrero. We already know he could be like super fit with what he did in Game of Thrones. Get a bit buff. He's got swagger. He can grow a mullet. He can grow dirty as facial hair if you've ever seen Narcos. Fucking Pedro Pascal as Eddie Guerrero, biopic movie, warts and all, would be a fucking Oscar winner. Like Mickey Rourke for the wrestler, but an actual legendary name. Imagine the Latino community to get behind it. That'd genuinely make money around the world. And just imagine the fan castings, man. Like if you're going to make someone like Pedro Eddie, and especially whatever era you do, imagine the fan castings. But surely the culmination would have to be fucking WrestleMania. Kurt Angle. And have Kurt Angle play Kurt Angle, because he still looks the same. And he's been in movies, he's been in Warrior and shit. Be perfect. 100%. With or without the permission of WWE. Do it. Do it. If we're going to get Chris Hemsworth as Hulk Hogan, which is probably going to be like a comedy movie, Eddie Guerrero, mate. Pedro Pascal. Fucking loved him. Absolutely loved him. WCW, LWO. The Rascals' emergence in WWE. And then his rise from mid-carder to IC champion to all the Mamacita shit with China. Like even that, Mamacita! Like I get a little butthurt with the mummy and puppy thing with Rhea, because like Eddie and China were the first version of it. Bring back fucking Charles Robinson, the referee, because he still looks good. For the classic fucking throw the chair at the opponent, lie on the ground. Imagine that in a movie. Can't see that, they'd laugh so hard. They'd be like, people actually do this in wrestling? Is that a thing? Eddie was the fucking man. I'd seriously get like I want a Sting tattoo for any wrestler, but I'd get a fucking Eddie tattoo. Like a tribute Eddie tattoo. That mullet, mate. His mullet. Mwah. Not a fan of Dirty Mo's, but that mullet. Lowriders. Needs to happen. Latino. And if it wasn't for guys like him, and, you know, he who shall not be named Mr. CB, smaller bodied dudes wouldn't be where they are now. And sadly they both like went fucking hard on roids to be like under 6 foot and just built like a shit ass brick. brick shit house. But yeah, go watch fucking, like,
Did you like the fight for the custody of Rey Mysterio's son?
The match was great, but I hated that storyline. Even as a younger fella, I was like fucking, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 when that was happening. I wasn't keen on the storyline. Like, it was all too real and cringy. But I like that it's come full circle now with Dom. Like, it's kind of cool how it's playing out now. But yeah, that's like wrestling at its worst, where they take something icky and make it a storyline. Something that real people have to go through, or yeah, it just wasn't cool. Vince McMahon all over. But they made a shitload of money off of it. Shitload of money. The ladder match payoff was great. But if any...
Didn't you like it either? It was too uncomfortable.
Yeah. But for anybody who remembers when I got last year's WWE 2K game, and I started playing the showcase mode, which was Rey Mysterio, the first match on it was Rey Mysterio versus Eddie at Halloween Havoc 98. It was Rey in the Phantom outfit, Eddie in his black, gold, red trunks, and I was just like fully transported back to my childhood. Like, I still have the stream for it. It's genuinely like a nostalgic filled stream, man. Like, I was just like, even all the people in the chat, everyone was just talking about that era, their favourite wrestlers, but like watching the footage of Rey and Eddie in that match, it was just like, man, Eddie would still be kicking and would be like fucking 10-time world champion, and Rey is still kicking and still doing that shit, but it was just full nostalgic mode. Like, I was 12 when they had that match, and I remember it. I remember that, like, the Halloween Havoc 98 pay-per-view was like burned in my brains for the whole thing. And I was a big Phantom fan. I had, like, Phantom was probably like the first comic I ever read. So, like, seeing Rey, who, like, as any kid was already like, what a sick cunt, seeing him done up as the Phantom, I was just like, yeah!
Haven't he liked a WWE video game since SmackDown BA Raw 2008?
The 2K games are really good now, bro. Really, really good. Me and Sparrow were like in stitches, bro. We played it online and all. We were in stitches. Like, it's good and it's technical. You have to know, like, the more you know about wrestling and transitions and all that shit, the better you'll be at it. But it's very technical now. It's like a combat game, but wrestling, very fast paced. They're very, very good games now, man. But you've got to like the current product to even give a shit about it, really. But they're very good games. They're very fun, and the roster alone, the roster alone is like 300 deep now. And like, cause I got special access to it last year. I had a deal with WWE 2K. Like, I got early access to the game, and I got like the booster content thing. So like, I got all the DLCs. Everything was unlocked. That roster. Like, even when Sparrow played with me, like, getting to play with my roster, he was like, fuck! I don't have this guy, this guy, this guy. Like, I was like, yeah, because I had it from the start. I didn't even know, like, who was unlocked, who wasn't, but I just had them all from the start and basically rebuilt the entire WCW stable. They're really fun games, and they just make you nostalgic. The new one has War Games, which would be fucking dope. Imagine a fucking 8-way War Games match, like 8 actual players. Last man standing would be fucking insane. Like, me and Sparrow at one point, we ended up in a 3-way match with some random dude. And like, it was fair at first. We're all kicking the shit out of each other. Like, even Sparrow would fucking do the sneaky on me. And then it just got to this point where I was like, fuck this guy, let's fucking team up on him. And we still couldn't beat this cunt. Like, Like, we just got whopped by Dolph Ziggler 2-on-1. Shame. It was funny. Good times. Very good times. And no, I'm not flying, man. I'm fucking shit compared to yesterday. Talking too much shit. When I get nostalgic, I lose a little bit of that concentration. See? Yesterday I was doing nothing but 26s and some 25s, high 25s in race.
I don't you like the current product right now?
I didn't like it for a long time, and I definitely went to the alternatives, indies. Like that's what started to make me actually like wrestling again, was paying attention to the indies and the local scene. And then AEW was born. Oh, New Japan too. New Japan is what really made me like wrestling again. But WWE, I was very off for a while.
As soon as WW took away blood and chair shots to the head, it took me away from the immersion.
Nah, that's a bit silly too, bro, because chair shots to the head are fucking stupid. That's a bit silly. You got to think about their fucking well-being, man. And chair shots to the head. Some of the shit we've seen from those guys and what we know now about CTE, that needs to stay in the past. Like The Rock versus Mankind, the I Quit match, bro. He broke like 4 chairs over his head while he was handcuffed. I think it was like 17 straight shots to the head. Knocked out teeth, broke his nose. It's just what we know now about CTE. No, that needs to be. Last full-blown chair shot to the head you seen was the one to Cody Rhodes, and look what that did. Nearly caved his fucking head in. Blood loss.
I agree with the Ben. It just doesn't feel the same to me.
I'm getting a lot of double shifts here. Well, go watch AEW, because they still do, like, they do death matches still. Fucking...
Having to wait for someone to turn around to hit him in the back just looks silly.
Yeah, it does. I agree. I agree. That's all a chair shot ever is in WWE now, is to the back. But headshots are fucked when you go back, like, literally look up fucking WWE chair shot compilation and you will cringe. Brock Lesnar doing it. Brock Lesnar don't need a fucking chair to take someone's head off. Just doing a lariat, he's going to kill him. It's wrong. It's something that caused a lot of brain damage. I dare say, you look at Jeff Hardy's problems now, and he was the master of walking head first into a chair shot. Look at Jeff Hardy and his personal life issues now. I blame CTE. It's not good. I know we grew up with it, but it's like a bloodthirst. Like, being bloodthirsty in MMA is one thing, but being bloodthirsty in wrestling for a sport that's not real, you got to think about their well-being. Look at Terry Funk. Look at Mick Foley. Look at any of them. They're cripples. They're cripples. But fucking the Funk star, mate. That cunt's a legend. Batista's going to donate his brain when he dies for CTE research. And he only spent like fucking 8 years copping it. Some of these cunts been copping it for 30. But yeah, as a kid, I get it. Like, you loved it, but as an adult, what we know now, it's not good. Not for the sake of entertainment.
One of the best chair shots I've ever seen was Jeff Hardy on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that was the revenge shot. I remember that one.
Jeff and Matt jumped him, haha.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was actually like a scripted revenge shot. That was a receipt. Like a wrestler's court receipt. So like Brock had taken some liberties in a match and like got a bit too aggressive, and by that time Matt and Jeff were the veterans and Brock was the next big thing, get pushed to the moon. And that was essentially decided in wrestler's court by The Undertaker that they would take liberties with the chair shot. And it was It was vicious. He swung like fucking Barry Bonds, mate. Like, yeah, it was brutal. Brutal. I think he took a couple of them too. The first one was head on, and then the second one was like that.
It was awesome, haha. I used to hate Brock Lesnar.
Same. When he was the next big thing. Like, he was a freak, but I appreciate him now. He's fucking hilarity now. Dude's having the run of his life. And he's having so much fun, which is just good to see. We've had Cowboy Brock Lesnar, Viking Brock Lesnar, and Farmer Brock Lesnar in like the last 2 years. And before that, he was nothing but the Beast for so long. Like, just the same generic, angry dude. And then he became this hillbilly fucking Viking character, and it's the best thing ever. Better than Bobby Lashley anyways. Bobby Lashley has the charisma of a fucking fish. And like, people thought for so long Brock had no charisma. That's why he had Heyman attached to him. But the man is funny and brilliant on a mic, and he can sell. Dude's a legend. Love him or hate him, he's a legend. And he's one of the only ones in the world that's a real combatant, that has done it for real. That no one can take that away from him. Heavyweight champion of the world in UFC, beat some of the biggest...
Bobby Lashley beat Omega, Shane and Neil McMahon at the same time. That was cool. Who were the hillbilly wrestlers who in the 8-0s? I can vaguely
The Australian
them.
ones? Because there was a hillbilly Jim. I don't remember any partner. But there was 2 Australian dudes. They were actually Kiwis, but they billed them as Australians, the Bushwhackers. Luke and someone. And they were very popular. Very, very popular. Used to always buy...
USA ones.
Yeah, Hillbilly Jim. I don't remember a partner. And that was before my time. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was pretty hillbilly too. Oh!
Australians wrestle.
Yeah, well fuck, the current product, bro, is full of them. Full of them. We have some of the best in the world now, including arguably the best female wrestler in the world right now. And Buddy Murphy should have already been a fucking heavyweight champion somewhere in the world. The dude's a freak.
You watched wrestling in the 80s?
Matt did. Matt's much older than me, bro. I didn't watch wrestling in the 80s. I've watched it, you know, like with docos and shit. Or like reruns on the WWE network. And the only 80s stuff I watched was like Sting, Steamboat, Macho Man. I hated Hogan. Always hated Hogan. He can't wrestle. He's not a wrestler. He's a hack. Former bodybuilder who... like the original 5 moves of Doom. At least Cena's 5 moves were good moves. Hogan's were like...
When I discovered it was fake, I stopped watching. Just wasn't the same.
No, I knew it was fake. I knew it was fake from the start.
Age.
I knew it was fake from the start, but it still like felt real. Like
WD,
when...
that was fun. Gonna qual next.
Yeah, well done, man. That's incredible from back there. But no, I remember it was Sting and Bret Hart, and it was when Bret Hart was heel, and he like they, you know, kayfabe, like he put the chair around his, and I just remember like being traumatized by it as a kid.
Nice drive, V-Man. Sup, mate?
Not much, man. Just having a fuckload of fun.
Want me to jump on with you? Good drive, guys.
If you want to swing your wang, yeah. Race B is where it's at, though. There's fucking A+ Central at Race A. Sorry, Race B. This was my first one here, and I'm probably going to do 2 more, maybe 3. I actually thought you were young, Dom. Just because you're a fucking shit stirrer. Man, I got murdered at the start of that. Where'd the bloke end up? Or had he already quit? He already quit? Yeah, he already quit.
28.
Yeah, you're not... Same age as who?
Basically the same thing.
No, that's not the same thing, bro.
Yep, 28 is close.
I'm fucking 37 this
Party.
year. It's terrifying. Yeah, if you want, man. Haven't spoken to you in ages. Last time I asked, you were like, no, I'll get in trouble. And then I hear you on Manu and you're in a party. Yeah, no, we've done well on the DR today. Which one? Normal one? Yeah, because that's the one you've qualified on, yeah? Hello, Matthew.
One second.
Yeah, mute me.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. First of all, the last time it was because she was like working in the other room or something like that, or laying in the bed next.
Have
to
you moved into your place?
No, like it's a couple of weeks away until like settlement, and then there's tenants in there at the moment. Their lease expires in May. They've already applied
Matt,
for
you
other places, so
followed
if
my
they get
wrong
accepted
page.
before the end of May, they'll move
Fucking
out
hell.
like, early. But
Oh, so,
otherwise,
but you're giving them the chance, basically, to get their shit
The
sorted.
lounge room racer.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, yeah, when we bought, we told them, like, yeah, we're planning to move in, so
Yeah,
at the end
yeah.
of your lease, like, you'll have
Yeah.
to leave. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, they've started
Oh,
applying for
Dante,
leases,
mind
and
jester.
yeah,
Yeah.
if they get accepted, they'll get out early. But I mean, either way, it'll be beginning
Yeah.
of May
Yeah.
at the latest. Yeah, and in terms of the Manu thing, it technically wasn't a
Okay,
party; it
I'll
was a
find it.
Discord voice chat. So,
Yeah, I know it was, mate. All good. I'm
and
trolling.
it was Cody.
Um,
so, yeah.
I'll sort it out, V-Man. All good, bro. I'll link it, but I'll do the command thing
Oh, shit,
later.
I better enter. Hey.
Yeah, you should.
Fuck, I'll just use the McLaren for safety, because I don't know how the Ford is in the race.
There we go.
Even though the McLaren is definitely slower.
Subscribed.
Yeah.
How does it not bring up your fucking channel when I type that in as the first thing? Like, I don't care about all this other shit that it wants to show me.
That guy in the party chat, doesn't he sound like a villain?
What if the have you been
He
starting on pole with
doesn't
your-
sound like a villain. Do you want me to ask him to speak Russian? Because he sounds like fucking Peter Skarsgård when he talks fucking Russian.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking American piece of shit! This is how we fix things in Mother Russia! Love it.
It's a terrible, terrible attempt.
Yeah, I
on
know,
my
it's horrible.
friend.
He's Swedish, bro, pretending to be a
Emoji face
Russian.
with tears of joy.
Fucking Armageddon. The Russian dude that they have to rescue. He's Swede. Legend. Now, everyone always gives Meta shit, says that he doesn't even sound like...
URL the lounge
he's
room
12.
racer 1015.
Definitely sounds like he's at least 16. Like his voice has cracked. But he's actually the same age as me.
My European
Just-
fake account is
just barely.
Swedish LOL.
It's alright, I make up for it with my slightly above average driving skills.
Yeah, with your rapid teenager pace.
THKS gesturing mad.
Imagine if I was 20 years younger, how fast I'd be.
Yeah,
The
same.
arches.
Same. And if I wasn't
Not
a
for nothing.
stoner...
Imagine how quick fucking Gav would be. He's like what, 55
True,
or
yeah.
something?
With his...
And
with
he matches us. From
Yeah,
time to
he
time.
is. He's mid-50s. Exactly, I think. Same with Jokin,
Yep. Max.
Maxi, all of them.
Fuck knows how old Teeter is. Like, it's a mystery.
He is a mystery. And he's quite humorous, so you'd think he's
Yeah, I think
still
he's around
our
our
age.
age.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hole.
The
Hole's the
references
exact
he
same
makes,
age as me.
references he makes and stuff makes me think he's around our age.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Maybe a little bit older.
And like even the
40 something.
Wogopolis thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if because he's got like Wogopolis, if his name's actually like John Titopolis, and he's Greek.
No, I don't think so.
Could be.
Why can't I change my car setting? Oh, because we're still in the warm-up, I'm guessing.
What setting?
How can I change my tires?
Hi,
It's not
Mega
letting me
GL.
change. There we go. Now it does. Are you starting on mediums?
Yeah. If you're gonna, I was pole by a long way in that one, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be going 10 to 12.
You're 3/10 up on third place. You'll fucking probably pass me off the start line. Don't make me run, I'm full of chocolate.
V-Man just came from like last no quali to 4th in the Z4.
Ah, nice, I just spun.
Man in the Z4.
Maybe I should have just used the Ford.
That ass brave.
Should have gone Super, actually. That was my jam back in the...
Whole races, I mean, like
Back when we
the
did
top
this.
10 is the same two cars now, but like you look at the top 20, it's still a mix. You look at the
Yeah,
top
so
100, it's a massive
Suzuki
mix.
and the Ford.
But pretty much
That's
in
pretty good.
all the races, it's been a massive mix. Like I've raced Beetles,
Uh-huh.
Porsches, Mustangs, everything, and none of them have been able to go as long on the tyres as my car has.
GT500, whatever it's called, the Supra GT500 would be good.
Watch this,
If
sending
this is
it
a high
LOL.
wear race. I have no idea what I can expect here, so let me win. Otherwise my ego will be done.
They had me talking about wrestling the last race, man. I was running
It
really
underscores
average
so much I
26s.
can't drive it LOL.
In last night, I was running like whole race low 26s, high 25s. Like I was flying last night, getting 15-second wins.
Okay.
And yeah, one of the races I went 12 laps on the mediums and I could have went again.
GL. GL to you all.
Yeah, I probably could if I wanted
Good luck,
to.
Jester and any friends racing.
I'll give you the push though.
Cheers.
But yeah, I really could have.
Yeah, this fucking car, man.
Got to watch out for the one behind me now. You got bad ping too. He's teleporting. Yeah, badly you're teleporting.
Me?
Yep. Not like
Sorry.
super bad, but you've got orange ping. Your car's shuddering left and right. It's fine now on the straight. Yeah, your ping just got better.
Yeah, I see that.
Going into that turn was Teeter-esque. This whole lobby actually last night, man, I had like lag spikes of like cars teleporting behind me, then disappearing in front of me, etc. And the whole lobby was like going from green bars to one red bar, the whole lobby. Yeah, this is tough.
Oh, you're pulling a gap on the Bosch though.
No, I mean just to follow with the random
Yeah.
spikes. And draft at race B is like uber high, like 1.4, and you're in it. It's ridiculous. 300 plus Ks in the GTR.
That guy in P1 is physically in Europe.
No, he's in Adelaide. he's about, I don't know, what is it, 1800?
Physically here.
1800 Ks away. Sorry, 800 Ks away. Something like that, 800-900. Just, it's Adelaide, mate, you know, nah, Adelaide's alright, it's a nice place. It's just got some shit people. But he has lived in Europe, yes, and he has an angry Russian wife.
She's not angry.
Not yet.
No.
I hope she's settling in, honestly.
Yeah.
I am wondering why his connection is so bad.
It's just his internet. It's where he's lived. He's always had shit internet. We can't join his lobbies. He can only join ours.
Ironically enough, you guys could join when I was in Russia.
I know. And it was like fine, like yellow to, yeah, it was yellow, like 3 yellow bars, no issues.
Yeah, I believe it's the router that I have here at my friend's place. It's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, I've got cable to the house,
Lol, but that's crazy.
NBN, 5G or whatever. Like what we do, all the Wi-Fi shit is 5G. But I'm plugged in, NBN. Like you guys have seen it, like I'll be the one Aussie with like full bars and everyone else is yellow. That's why I'm usually a designated host too. Me or Simon. And we're both in Melbourne. Gav's got shit internet and he's on the other side of Melbourne. And then Wolf has issues and we don't know if it's the fucking router, modem or the PS5. Just seems to be the game picks and chooses when it's going to cause hell for you with the internet. I was following you there. Why was I doing that? My line's not that.
What's the line?
I cut right into the curb. Ride it out second and then either a mid-shift to third or ride the whole thing out. I drop 2 gears and then a real late shift to second. Aim for the curb. Half throttle.
1, 2, and 3 boys, keep it up.
Too focused on meta, but that's sick. Yeah, the boys. And I'm not used to doing this in the draft yet, so my car's going a lot faster than normal. Oh, that's probably way too much dirt. Well, already this is a miracle, because usually meta would be 6 seconds away.
How you doing, man?
I was 600ths off of your PB there too. You did 031, I did 091. But yeah, I was racing Slipstream at B. Fucking hell, that cunt's quick. Oh! Did you hit the wall there?
No.
Okay.
It's just been lag.
Yeah, I 100% reckon, like, you keep this clean, you can go 13-1. Not releasing them early enough.
Right?
Yeah. Expecting too much. Like, in second, but I have to go first no matter what. I have to go first. And the traction on the way out has to be spot on. Second, it just feels like it doesn't want to turn. Yeah, I was on fire last night, man. Like, I felt it. I was just time trialing by myself, basically. And I fully expected to come here and not be on pole and have a lot of good ranks here. Like, this is a dope race with strategy.
Yeah, I'm surprised, I mean, I guess PlayStation 4 things a little bit, but...
Yeah, but race B is fucking 5, 6, A pluses. Every time you guys on the feed see that notification come up, that's a new follower through my PSN, and I like even made a post about it and was like, hey, new followers, come check out the YouTube page where the actual streaming is happening. And as I said, I've now got like 306. Imagine if they had all subbed. It's no. My I'm at 296. I'm at 296. I'm nearly at 300 there. But my PSN followers is at 306, and I only have like 60 friends. So there is over 200, nearly 250 followers that like haven't come through to the YouTube page and liked it. And if I had them, I'd have 500 subs.
Holy shit. I feel like I could probably take my stuff too far, but just have to finish and lose 3,000 from it being up.
Well, finally home for how long? For as anyone's guess, plans are already being made for the next trip away.
She loves it, mate. The missus is milking you dry, bro. You're living the high life. Next you'll want to dye your pubes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Older bloke lives in Thailand. His missus made him dye his hair so he looked younger when they were going out.
Yeah.
And he's saying that she's already planning the next getaway. But no, I don't know if he's retired. I don't think he's retired, but he's living the good life. Aussie living in Thailand. What?
Hey Jester and
Why do I
chat.
shift aside then?
Just got the audio of the live playing for the drive home from work, so won't you be able to reply to comments, but hey happy. Skipping
Hey.
the rest.
You're keen.
No, she's not mate, she pays her way more than enough. Yes, I'm Richard mate.
I'm playing, bro. I'm
Save the
playing.
race and get photo of Meta's really lap 8 hairpin.
Yeah, did you see that too? I don't think it'd show in the replay though, bro. I'm pretty sure lag spikes and stuff like that, you only see.
Really? Nothing.
Yeah, you did a wheelie coming out of turn 1. Last lap. Full wheelie.
Like on 2 wheels? I don't get it.
Yeah, back wheels.
So really is.
Mono.
What? The
Yep.
fuck? I gotta look at the replay and see that, like the stream.
Yeah, lap 8. Start of lap 8. Oh no! Rip. And the pen. Ow. Yeah, certainly haven't been paying the attention that I was last night. It's different. Haven't been in a party for that fucking long, so it's weird. Having Dolores in my ear and you.
It's all my fault.
No, I'm not blaming you. Just haven't been used to it. When me and Sparrow last played in a party together, we were both the same.
I thought that we could get 13 laps at me, so I'm gonna have to get the end of this lap open.
I've been too loose this time, but yeah, if you go back and watch my feed last night, I was pretty confident to do it. I did 12 easy.
That Hyundai must be really tight on its tires, though.
If you eliminate the slide, yeah. It's just basically the middle sector and how well you pull up to the first turn. Eliminate any of that skid, and it just feels like it's a slot car, like it was at fucking Willow with the tune. Yeah, V-Man's definitely going to jump me now. Yeah, just not hitting any of my correct markers. Oh my god.
I don't remember what the hard lap times I was doing in the Supra when we did the Shimano were.
Well, yesterday, like I was still doing 26s
26s or something.
Yeah, still doing 26s on. There he goes. He's right next to me.
Nice way ahead.
I got a pen too. Alright, 4 laps to catch him. He's going to have about 2 seconds on me. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Vincent.
Got them off.
But yeah, just like when we were here for Manu, and I was really struggling for the rhythm and flow of the track, especially in the middle sector. Like I guess after, you know, further improvements in this car, confidence levels and shit, like yesterday from the go, I was just like, fuck, if I had this pace at Manu, I would have won. Like the stability in the middle sector was just, I was like, what is happening? I don't remember it being like this, but different BOP, different physics. And no GTRs fucking tapping me every single turn. Alright, we already got one of those seconds. Purple sector, that's what I was doing yesterday too. Hards first sector, purple.
Yeah, it's straight, so fuel load.
Yeah.
Makes up for it.
But dude, I've seen people doing like 6-7 laps on the hards. I'm just like, fucking, why? How bad you gotta be driving? Four, at most. And that's like a safety net. You can't get 10 laps out of your mediums, like, fuck. Retire.
As do the last 3 laps on mediums, I did 26.3s. I was at 26.8 on hards, so yeah.
Catch! $27.1. I had a moment on the last turn. I love it when you get it right. It's a very satisfying turn. But the apex that you require to get it right, if you have someone close to you, they're going to punt you.
Yeah, it's 5. But yeah, I reckon 10 laps.
Oh!
10, 11 laps on the medium is perfect.
Oh no! I nearly shifted not tapping! There's that line!
Domination, MOG flexed biceps, MOG
Yeah, we're
fire.
killing it. Not only Aussies, but the boys, man. All our boys. Top split, second split wannabe, and then fucking wherever V-Man fits in, depending on what time he gets on. I know he certainly doesn't like being top split. Stop running away! I'm not going to chase your draft. Fucking stop it! Oh! Oh! Yeah! He's got me. Being generous has saved him. Because if there was anybody else chasing him, those loose moments in the middle sector, he'd be getting tapped. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, righto, mate, righto. That was mad. Your finish time was 1 second faster than my best finish time
Nice
yesterday.
drive, man. MOG raised fist, medium skin tone.
It was a bad drive,
Oh.
bro. I crashed.
Awesome.
I had 2 penalties. But doesn't matter.
Well done, guys. Made me earn it.
Yeah, I was making you sweat at the end, I know that.
Get got Jester.
Get good, that's right. And when I get good, you just can all fucking say I live on the game. And that I need to get a life.
Went undercut
Yeah,
when you
I
hit the
see, mate.
penalty.
I know. I had 2. I come out with another one.
That's fucking awesome.
Ha ha ha,
What?
facts.
I just like watched back the lap 8 thing.
Yeah, you mono, bro. Like,
That's
yeet,
fucking funny.
like
I
Sparks.
gotta take
I
a,
am third split.
I gotta take a clip of that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I had a mad view of it because I was like sideways into the turn, and you like fucking Doc Brown, mate. You were out of there.
Z4 is good.
Yeah, it looks it, man. Looked alright. Looked a little loose in the middle sector, but what you did in the last race, what you did in this one, doing well, mate.
I guess I'll give the maybe the 4 to go next.
I'm gonna check my oil.
Oh, sorry. Thanks to man. There's the thank you. I can never find these things quick enough. Thank you.
Yeah, they need to improve the actual way
The
it's
order of
laid
it all?
out. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like
Gotta
it.
go.
Some of it
Have fun.
should be grouped with more. No worries, mate. Thanks for the races. Yeah, like the thank you should be, you know, with the other stuff.
Yeah, just put the most used stuff.
Save
right
later,
up top.
V-Man.
So I'm just fucking go searching for it.
Saya V-Man. Be safe, man.
Oh man, that's funny.
Next
You going again?
GTWS season
Yeah.
should be announced tomorrow, I reckon.
Okay, what should I use? Should I give the Ford a go? Did anyone use the Ford in the race?
I haven't seen one, but I've been, like I said, I've been starting pole. I've seen them behind me.
Maybe everyone's like.
I
afraid.
haven't been racing top split dudes, man. Not here.
I'll give the Mac a go, I guess. Give my stuff a couple of laps to get used to it.
Fucking
I
massive.
hope you rewrite GT.
I hope he's not. Like I said, I wanted a good break from it.
No one's putting a gun to your head saying you have to do it.
It's the proper season, bro.
Nah, it'll be the exhibition. It'll be another exhibition.
Three of
season,
them. 3 of them. When have they done
Three
3
what?
of them? 3 exhibition seasons in between a full season. So only ever 2.
Nah, we had. I mean, last year was not.
Yeah, last
exhibition
year
season,
doesn't
but, like,
count because it was
test
ending up.
seasons. But we didn't start the official season last time until the end of May, so
Yeah, oh yeah, I hope so. Then I hope there's another exhibition season.
yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
so
I
I'd like
don't-
to give the Merc a go.
I'd like to continue not taking the game that seriously for some time.
Yeah, 3 exhibition.
Yeah, I'd be happy with one more
Wasn't
expo.
the one we
and then
just had the third
the real
one?
thing, because then I'll be living in the
No,
new
it
place.
was
I'll
it
have
was
my
definitely
raid.
second, Matt. The last one. I think other exhibition seasons have been longer too, not 4 weeks. I think they've been 6. Shit, I think I even remember an 8.
I
at one
don't
point.
think they count the spa races.
But yeah, I'd much rather just
yeah,
enjoy
just,
the actual racing, especially dailies for a little while. Especially if I want to cement my DR. Like if it's another exhibition
Back around
season, then
November
I'm
or
sweet.
December.
The Merc does not want to get around those last few corners.
That's what I've been chasing. Hafidi
Since when
or
is this?
Hadifi, whatever he is.
I'm
Since this guy
hungry
has so much
for
understanding.
success next season, lol.
If it's only an
That's what I do.
exhibition, mate, it means nothing. It's good to practice, but honestly, I think when people are, like even with Meta having his best results ever, the point one, yeah, I'll give the points to that, but like exhibition seasons literally count for nothing. Like they get recorded, but they do not help
That is the attitude GT.
towards qualification or anything like that. So like, that's why I think you see the top split drivers fucking around in
I
exhibition
need the
seasons.
official season for next week.
Well, you don't even know if it's official. That's what we're just debating now, bro. But yeah, it's good. It's good to have high hopes, dude. But don't become one of those guys that just wants GTWS results and will do anything to get them because it will make you miserable.
Yeah.
It'll make you miserable. Like even just because of the pace I had at Dragon Trail and look at the results I was getting, but look how I felt about it. I was like, I should be winning every race, and it shouldn't have been that type of
Who's
attitude.
this guy? Fuck.
True. And you're in the Merc too. And Dredge, wee!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to concentrate here.
Yeah. This isn't good for me.
Probably going to be a challenge getting Ferrari in the top 100 in the region.
Yeah, well, I finished top 100 in the region, and I should have finished like fucking top 30 if I banked.
I am probably gonna go
First slot
with
last week,
Jaguar. I like their
I would
logo.
have, and if I had my Grand Valley score, I fucking most definitely would have. I would have finished on like 530, 540 if I had my Grand Valley score.
My car has a wolf written on it.
Is it his one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he finally went and watched my Spa and Dragon Trail race, and he gave me props for it. Said I did really well.
Cool.
Just got the message this morning. Fucking every time me and Simon are on track now, it is like fucking Dumb and Dumber. We're just doing the dumbest shit to each, like not deliberate dumb shit, but we're playing with each other constantly. It's like we're in a lobby all the time now.
What's the GT9942's username on PSN?
He's the kid, smooth operator of fucking Sort Oil. I don't know what his name is at the moment. He's changed it like 4 times in the last 3 months.
That's what I saw.
Former OGR, former something else, now whatever. But his nickname is Smooth Operator. That part I remember, but I've always got mine set to the PSN names, like my race details is PSN names, like Top Gun Jester, YouTube, Metal Gear, yeah, Sort Oil 2.
Feel free to send me a PSN app if you like. Keep track of your progress a little bit easier.
Spiking again. Oh, what are you doing, Dredge? Bro, he's just opened me up, and I braked early because of everyone. I fucking hate it with this track. Just opened me up, pushed me aside, put me on the green, and took off. And I only slowed down because of the Merc in front. Doing the responsible thing.
How behind are you? I mean, you still pretty far, so...
I'm about to get fucking pushed off the track again. Yeah, Dredge has been... I don't know if he's been off form, but he's been a bit rough with me lately. But yeah, it was very unnecessary. It's sort of like I got murdered in turn 1 in one of the races, and it was a Porsche, and they were like, it was definitely a mistake. I was like, yeah, but fucking does no one lift? It's turn 1, lap 1. Like, it's always going to be death going into that area.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just
it's an absolute disaster.
Yeah, it's just silly sometimes. That's all. I expect better from A+ drivers. I really expect better from them. Now he's effectively blocking into the turn because, yeah, it's this car has a completely different line to the other cars because I have to use first. I'm like apex to apex, curb to curb. They kind of go through the middle of the turn and then come out straight.
Honestly, I think I have a different...
Oh, what a save! My God! I was put in a tough position there, and I could have murdered that Mort. Shut up, Marty.
Sit cunt.
Yeah, that was good. Honestly, that Anybody else would have just given up with the brakes and just punted them. I pumped.
I know what it is. I'll turn around and be right for this mate. It doesn't feel quick, but...
Bro, I'm not going to chase you for the draft. I don't care for it. Fucking hell, mate. It's so early in the... You only got into that position because everyone pushed me aside, bro. But whatever, you do you. You keep being on the opposite side of the track. Again. It's ridiculous how much of an advantage this car has in the first turn. He's drifting right, so I can't take the right side. This guy's very desperate. Very desperate. Very desperate. Lol. LOA, dickhead. Come on. You've got a penalty now. Get out of the fucking way. Stop holding me up. You only hit the wall because you're on the wrong end of this track. I hate fucking over-defensive drivers. They never learn a thing. You don't get fast being a defensive driver. You get fast hitting apexes. Seriously, mate. Don't go on that wide. Oh, I'm sick of this. Fuck. Why is it Kiwis lately too?
FFS.
No, it is what it is. They're allowed to be a defensive driver, but it's stupid. Like, it's the start of the fucking race. They've only ended up in the position they're in because there was a turn one pile up. Like, seriously. He forced every single position he forced me into. Like, I was at risk of being put off the track every single time, and I still kept it contact free. And as I said, when he came up beside me here, he just pushed me aside and went up the inside of the grass. I didn't. And then when he put me in the tough position, what's he do? Hits that fucking wall and gets the penalty.
I would have played it very differently if I were him.
Yeah, it's just silly. And all he's done is cook his tyres. Dredge is dead too. I heard it. But all he's done is cook his tyres and give me, like, this whole thing has just been like giving Meta a fucking 7-second head start by lap 4, and last race I was still a second behind after 6 laps. From pushy, non-perception awareness drivers. Like, I straight up expect better from Dredge at all times. The other bloke, I don't know, but he was being super defensive and stupid. And 100% Dredge just took the advantage of the Mercs into turn 1 at my expense. And then everything I've done since there has been like, and then he's quit. The Kiwi just quit. Yep. That's what I mean. So yeah, that's how you win a race. Over defensive. That's how you keep your DR. You do all that, push everyone back, and then you quit. It's, people can say like they're allowed to defend, and they can, but like I know what I'm saying is 100%. Like, Max Verstappen didn't become a world champion from fucking defending. I don't think anyone's ever become a world champion from defending. Yeah, Max did in the first year because of Checo defending. You know, and Ocon has won a race because of Alonso defending.
Yeah.
That's it. But like, early in a race, it's yeah, you just know my thoughts on it. And then you get people who get all narky because they're over defensive drivers and they'll defend it till the cows come home. But they're slow. Look at that. Look at the time straight away as soon as I'm out of the bullshit.
What'd you do?
26.4. But I'm still green,
Yeah.
so.
This match feels like a piece of shit, but it's so quick.
Well, you're re-comparing champions to a regular guy
Like,
racing
I
in a
can
daily
basically
race.
take no corner full
Yeah,
throttle,
but that's
like
what
I can
I'm,
in
but
the
still,
Mexican
you've got to
Marathon.
have the mentality of a champion, Dom. Like, or just have the mentality of a proper race car drivers, bro. Like NASCAR, 500 laps. You think they're gonna defend lap 1? You know what I mean? Fucking Bathurst, 6-hour race. You're gonna defend for the first fucking hour? It's the wrong mentality to have.
But not everybody takes this game as serious as us.
Yeah, and that too. That gets fucking annoying. Because if they're not taking it that serious, then get out of the way. Why is he defending like a lion if he's not taking it serious? Now you're playing the devil's advocate, but that wasn't clean defending. It wasn't good defending. It was driving slow, putting your car in the middle of an apex and getting on the opposite side of the road to avoid draft. Like, it's not logical, man. It's not going to make anyone a better driver. It's just going to piss off people behind you and create a 10-second gap to the leader. That's how you end up getting punted. By those guys who don't give a shit, full stop.
Look.
But yeah, I'm not Max Verstappen, but I'm saying the mentality of a get better is like attack. Apexes. You hear me tisk every time I like miss an apex. Hot laps and all, like I'm like, like. I want to make a shirt meta, Apex City. And I wanted to have like an S-curve on it, and then have like the dotted line of the apexes. Do you think that? Do you get it? Do you reckon that'd be a rev head? Just Apex City with the SE and then the dotted line of the apex? Red dotted line? I think a rev head would get it. Nah, because in wrestling there's Suplex City. Brock Lesnar. Sounds very similar. Apex City.
Every time you miss an apex, you should do 8 push-ups.
Mate, I would have the biggest chest if that was the case. That was bad. Completely missed my lift point. But yeah, essentially, both guys who have interrupted my race, one of them's a DNF, one of them ain't even in the top 10, who's the A+. And then with all that, how much I've got, like I was 6 seconds to meta already, and I've got 7 seconds behind. Like, just do the math, guys. Where does defense get you on lap 1? Further behind the leader. That's all. It's just, to me, it's logic. It's logic of a race car driver. Or a sim racer, whatever. Even logic of someone playing a video game, unless you're playing the AI and playing Need for Speed.
Unfortunately, common sense is not common.
Yeah, I know, but that's all it is to me. Common sense, like common sense and racing knowledge, perception, awareness, knowing when shit's about to hit the fan. Like fucking Kev with that Dragon Trail video. That was like the sickest perception I've ever seen. And showed like at least his intelligence level, regardless of the pace, in a mid-A ranked lobby, it showed his intelligence level compared to like 5 other dudes. And had he continued pushing with the pace and he had the line, he would have ended up a victim of it himself. But he backed out, let them all go ahead and do their dumb shit, and he benefited from it. And then still avoided carnage on the way out. I think he gained 4 positions, should have been 5 if the guy in front didn't hit the wall. but it was a really good example of perception. Like, I was genuinely like, that's one of the best things I've ever seen, Kev. And it just shows how dumb, like at a track like Dragon Trail, going into that situation, how dumb is a whole handful of people. These can all fit in there, don't worry.
Sparrow happens to be watching. Do you ever use the first gear in the Merc for the rotation? It doesn't seem very effective.
He's been doing everything on controller lately because his knee's buggered, so I don't know if that's going to be an effective translation. But Sparrow, if you're watching, do you use first gear? Because I know, like Nismo, he uses a controller completely different to other people. A lot of people I know do second all the time and just ride the revs out, but like Nismo's like he'll shift every gear, but then like fucking upshift every gear too, like real quick, and like come out third.
Use second.
Yeah, he's saying only second.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing it on control. And this is where I brought up earlier with one of the American dudes that has beef with me, that I told you that he's a controller user, and the advice he always gives to a wheel user may not be very effective, because how would it be? You're a controller user. And I'm only trying to give my advice as a wheel user, in fact using the exact same wheel as the other person, and I'm always made out to be like a dick for it. Okay, look mate, I'm not saying controller drivers aren't slow, but it's a completely different thing.
9 months on the back would have been better. It's a much bigger pace drop off than the
But yeah, it's basically the first 3 laps are all 27s, and then everything under that was mid 26. And I'm still just talking shit. Last night I was like quiet as, head down.
Head down, thumbs up.
Head down, bum up. Preparing for Joshua.
I have no idea what to expect on this hard today. I know how fucking soft on the shuttle I need to be on the nets. It's gonna be much more crazy on the hards. Especially while they're cold.
Guy behind me's got to be on mediums. I'm definitely losing this position. Thanks.
Yeah, he's amazing. He was the guy who started second.
Thanks everyone at the start. Oh yeah, and he's just straight up pushed me off the fucking track. Could have waited till the straight, easy. No wuckers, mate.
He is quick. He did a 25 too.
I don't care if he's quick. He pushed me off the track during the middle of the S's, bro. Knowing he's got a tyre advantage. And I was absolutely murdered at the start because I slowed down to not hit him. Again, just that general courteous stuff and nature lately with the Japanese and me. There he goes, he's dead now. Wow.
No doubt. He's fine.
Yep. Fuck me. I repeat my case, guys. I repeat my case. And there you go too, that's also why he was fucking shit at the start, because he started on hards, and I hate these ultra pro drivers that do that and then they hold everyone up. Like, and it generally just causes a chain reaction down the whole grid, and then they have to do their first challenge and treat everyone like they're not there.
Yeah.
And then he's pushing, like, that's the only reason he has a 25-2. Coming home on the meds with draft. But, like, the whole chain reaction that happened from turn 1 was because of him being on hards. we had no problem when I was following you into turn 1, medium. One position further back, the guy in front's hards, chain reaction. That's because they think they're that good that they can start on the shit tyre. Like, I mean, some people were doing it at Nations in the CLK. And causing hell.
Hey, it was happening in Manu as well for the first 2 slots.
Dragon Trail.
People were doing, yeah, Dragon Trail.
Yeah,
People
same.
going off on the
Yeah,
fires.
yeah, actually, yeah, that it caused hell. I mean, guys start 2nd or 3rd. I got the jump on him. I got 1st, and then it was just carnage behind me.
Yeah, like a bunch of big brain guys were doing it in the early slots, and then I noticed they stopped doing it later in the day. Like Sheesh, for example, cost himself a podium early on because he collided, he went off the track, passing a hard no-stopper later in the race. But if he started on the mediums,
yeah, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. They have a defensive mindset from the start, and it's not effective.
It's like, oh, it's quicker to start on the harder tyre and finish on the soft tyre. Yeah, that's true if you got
by 1 lap.
If you're doing
one lap.
When it's
yeah,
1
righto,
lap
mate.
At 1x.
Righto, mate. Yeah, I know, idiots.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I beat a Mustang because of it, man. 5 seconds. And he could not, because he could not close that gap. Because I overtook a hard runner, and then the hard runner held them back, created the gap. I ran the consistent pace, 5 seconds, the whole race. Because they couldn't close it because they were held back by the hard starter. And then the next race, hard starter destroyed me 2 races in a row. And like Dredge, you know, he got me the tap at the start. Look at it, he's still not in the 8. But anyways, that would be negative and complaining. But I don't see it as like it's stating opinion on driving styles. And saying that I think they're a little bit silly. I think they're twits. Like the blue flag argument matter.
Blue flag argument?
Yeah, about not having to give you away, even though it's a blue flag. How do you feel about that?
I think it's pretty dumb. Yeah,
Well said.
I saw there was something on Twitter about it recently. They were like complaining about leaders being impatient about blue flags, thinking it means you have to give up the position.
No, I would actually say because I had it at Spa, on that race where I started on the hards, and it was wet, and I didn't end up getting lapped, but I actually think the blue flag comes up way too early now, because it was like literally every time I'd go into the first turn, it'd be the blue flag, and then I'd take out and it would disappear for like the entirety of the lap. So like they were still a way off from me, but it was like freaking me out.
Yeah.
And someone is calling Dredge dirty. And he certainly got me. This other Mort bloke, I gotta have a look at you because that was really dumb. Yeah, fucking BS driver, barely a B. Barely a B. 510 races, 91 wins. Good ratio, but surely he's
Got to be Group 4 or something. Alright, one more, guys.
Alrighty, I'll put my big boy pants on and try the Ford then. Hopefully I don't spin out. Kind of sad that the Merc was so much quicker than the McLaren. It's fucking half a second a lap on a less than 90-second lap. I thought the bop was a little bit closer than that. Especially considering it's like second time I've ever driven the AMG on this game.
Fuck off. You drove it heaps at Nürburgring.
No, I did maybe 2 or 3 races in it. I was driving the Porsche, remember?
And Fuji. 100% Fuji. Because even I was in it.
The AMG? No, that was on Sport, mate. Not on 7. Yeah, it was my go-to car for Fuji on Sport. But drives completely different in this. Like, this it drives really close to what the GTR was on Sport. Like, you're like using your throttle to like rotate the car a bit.
Yeah, no, and under brakes it still rotates too. I actually really started to enjoy it at GV. It was way more riskier than the Porsche, but you felt its sheer rapidness if you could handle the middle sector. And I was getting into first gear a hell of a lot in it, and like using it, not just using it to save myself.
I may cause absolute chaos at turn 1 in this race, sorry in advance, because I don't know what to expect with this Ford.
Oh, I'm sick of going early because of people in front of me going early, so I'll just dive you.
Alright. Deal.
It's happened to me the last 2 races, so... Because it's you can't. I remember it in the Manu race, and like Amiga's got a clip of it. It's like lap 1, going up to there, and fucking 10 cars become 1. It's just look at the track layout, man. The elevation changes. You should not be going around that turn in 6th gear, especially if you've still got the hammer down after the turn. And if you haven't started braking before the 100 in 6th, you're going to murder everyone.
Holy shit. Almost spun. Okay, hopefully this can just be quick enough that I can take it easy. The Merc is back, Dredge is back. this Japanese driver. Are you still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. The Japanese driver's a PS5 driver as well. We're the only two sitting in the lobby, like, waiting for all of you guys to connect. Boof. Okay. That's encouraging. Oh my gosh, yeah, this squad's a disaster. In the race, I think.
I have no doubt. It's too loose. So I said, like, a majority of the guys, even the VGTs, man, it's just a wankboard thing. It's permanently like that now, Meta. It's a wankboard thing.
Yeah.
It's just get your name in lights and your time, but don't actually do the daily. And if you do it in a car that can drive. But they don't do it. They don't do the races. I haven't seen any of them. That Mizuki bloke is the host too, by the looks of it. But yeah, the thing that happened with the lobby yesterday was almost like the host migrated mid-lobby. And everyone went red. And cars, it was like I didn't know what was happening behind me. Like I was in the lead, but I had like a car that was 3 seconds behind me teleporting in front of me, and I did not, like I thought the whole lobby was just going to go kaput, and it did it twice.
Hey Jester and Metal in chat. I am Bok.
Welcome back, mate.
Emoji smiling face with
You are Bok. Or back. As in the musician. Beautifully done. And I avoided you.
That was so scary.
Oh, those lights! Sexiest car in the game. Look at it. Bro, if you're on hards again and you're doing this to me... Oh my god, he's hit me, Meta. I've nearly fucking hit you there.
I saw her.
This cunt's a joke.
I am Johann Sebastian Bach.
Absolute joke. Like, this is, seriously, this is what it was like for me at Suzuka. Every fucking race, every Japanese dude. They just, like, Ferbs commented on it. He was like, GTS days, these blokes were good. What has happened? Like, is the game more accessible now or something? I don't know. But, like, there's no respect anymore, man.
I don't know about that. They were pretty fucking hard to race with sometimes in the dailies, remember?
That was good. I did that legally.
Got up the inside, did you?
Yep. That's my line. Through then.
Cheers for the stream, bro. Have a good one.
No worries, mate. Here we go. Now he's getting up the inside of me. Now he's going to block the middle of the apex.
I'm so scared through that.
Later, Sparrow.
Where are you? Inside? Go inside?
Yeah, I'm holding my line, bro. He's fully pushing me off the track, so I'm just holding my line and squeezing him. Just pure squeezing him. Like what he did to me here.
I'm so scared pushing this car there.
I'm scared pushing mine through there.
to catch Meta. It sounds like his voice in the chat.
Yeah, it is. Japanese guy though behind me, every race so far since Meta's been here, it's just been me getting beat up by dudes behind.
Method is top split.
He really is, like Asian top split. 26 flat. You. Tom just said you're top split. I'm like, yeah, legit. Not just Asian top split like that one time that I was, like every week.
Doing a good job keeping this guy behind. This guy's not slow.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking sweating balls. And I've been dirtied and pushed aside and roughed up. And I'm worried that he's going to fucking dive me at any moment. He's definitely on the meds now, man.
Yeah, he wouldn't be picking up otherwise. Bullshit.
Oh, didn't get that turn in anywhere near early enough.
Ah, fucking cunt.
I kill him out of that turn with my line.
Yeah, that would have been like 25-2.
Yeah, nice lap still, man. I did 26 flat again.
This car is quick. If you could fucking live with its sketchiness or some of these corners.
Yeah, that's how it felt at GB. It was every time you come into right before the first sector timer, you'd be terrified. Oh, fuck. Oh, timing.
What happened? Oh, someone turned off on the Sorry, man. What happened?
Mrs. called me because I hadn't answered a message.
Okay. GG.
Yeah. Here's what it is.
Keep your headset up on the straight. Emoji eyes.
I'll lose the DR that I've gained.
Oh, that Mizuki guy binned it.
Yeah. Oh, I was doing well. I was doing well.
Hey, Ferbs.
Alright, lads, well, that's it. I'll see yous, I don't know, next couple of days. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. See how I go.